So welcome back to My Boys Koi. Exciting news, we've got an import coming straight from Japan on this Thursday. So it's time to get that tunnel covered, get them vats drained down, get them cleaned out, and get the filters cleaned out and get ready for a brand new import of fish coming direct from Japan straight to My Boys Koi, which is very exciting because it's the first time we've ever had a direct import. So yeah, I've got the polytunnel cover there, the new one there, and I just need to literally scrub the whole place down, drain the ponds down, clean the filters. I've got a Nexus 220 that I want to put on here. Problem is these got to be pump fed because the paddling pools, these are getting ripped out. So after this import comes in and these do the heat ramp process and we quarantine that, which I do want to show you as much of the heat ramping as possible. So I'm going to try and keep you up to date with as much of that as possible. Very busy of late, but I haven't been putting a lot of content out, but I will try and put some stuff out just so you can see that process. Yeah, so there's going to be sleeper ponds going in here. This canal is fairly level, it needs to be a bit more level. I'm going to, after this is done over winter, I'm going to rip this all out and I'm going to build, I'm depending on, I'm building 2 long ones, 4 smaller ones, or 2 longer and a small one at the back. The thing is, if this is 10 foot across, so I could potentially build 4.5 foot either side, so 4.5 foot wide on both tunnels, on both ponds. 16 foot in depth, leaving the space for 2 nexuses, a nexus either side. Would leave a very tight gap to get down the middle, but it'd only be for grow-ons, it wouldn't be for anything else. So that's sort of where my head's at. I think 2 big ones would be good, but is it realistic? I'm not sure. So anyway, I'm gonna start ripping all this down and I'll snap back and I'll show you the progress. So I've got the wellies on with the old white pins out, and I'm about probably not 50% through, but because the pools are in there and the are draining down now because they're in there, it's making it quite difficult to manoeuvre around. So I'm just edging it back, and then as soon as I've got it as far back as I can, I'm going to climb over and then pin it down at the back, then get inside, tie it all in, and then I'll pin down the whole cover. This was quite easy to do it the first time in comparison to this, surely because there was nothing inside, but it's a little bit harder, but no matter what, I'll get it done. And then I just need to dig down as well and bury it in properly this time, because it just wasn't buried in enough properly last time. But yeah, I'll get that done as well, and it'll be nice and solid in the next hour or so. Right guys, so the polytunnel is on now. Needs a little bit more pulling down at the back and a bit more earth at the back, but I'm going to get that done before the end of today. But yeah, in all its glory, it's done. Moving on at the moment to the next job, which is the vats are draining down. The 2 of them, you see this now on a siphon because there's no pump or filter in here. That one's getting pumped out from the retro bottom drain. So next plan now is, got the jet wash out. I'm going to jet wash both of these down and get all the leaves out and everything else out of here and make this a sterile area. With the fish coming in from Japan, they are on this side, but their immune systems are weaker through the long travelling and the different water that we have in the UK compared to the Japanese soft water. So I want to make sure I get everything spot on, get these cleaned, get them salted to 0.5, and get them ready for this import. So this polytunnel will be strictly quarantined until I am confident that there is no problems come through with these fish. I'm pretty sure they come from amazing koi farms, mainly from Marahiro, so I'm pretty sure they are going to be in perfect health, but rather safe than sorry. So there's no cross contamination, nothing will leave this tunnel and go into that tunnel, vice versa. It'll have own nets, will be sterilised, its own bowls, its own sock net, everything in this tunnel, and everything for this pond, everything for that pond will be segregated, and yeah, there'll be no cross contamination. So I'm even going to use the polycarb sheeting, clean that down and put this on top of this to stop any splash coming from one to the other. Again, probably a little bit extreme, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I'm going to crack on here. So it's been a busy day. I've got a lot done. I even cleaned the gutters out earlier on as well. So polytunnel's in. I'll show you in here. I've been jet washing down these polycarb sheets. I've give all the bowls a good jet wash down. Going to dry all them out, make sure they're all sterilised for the new fish in here. Well, there'll only be 2 bottles in here, but I'm just supposed to clean everything while I'm at it. This is draining down very slowly, but it's just jet washing off the top. I'm going to order a liner off Amazon Prime. Hopefully it comes tomorrow, which is, it's only Monday now, so if it comes tomorrow or Wednesday, get that in before the import Thursday. Liner this, because I don't trust this paddling pool. It worked really well for me. Been a really good thing for what I think the 80 quid or something. So it's worked really well, but I don't trust the actual cover to hold. This is nearly drained down as well now, a little bit more to go. So I'm just going to crack on here. Not a lot to show you. Might throw another 30 seconds of footage at the end of this. But if you are liking this content, remember the shop is opening very shortly. We're going to be building ponds, we're going to be knocking walls down, we're going to be tiling. There's so many jobs going to be going on. That'll be good content. We're going to be doing the heat ramp as well. So if you're interested in watching some of the heat ramp process and seeing the import come from Japan, I'm going to film as much of that as I can, so you'll see the fish coming straight from the import, straight to the into the pond, heat ramping, etc. So I'm going to be showing all that as well. So stick around. I say, if you are liking the content, there might be a little bit more at the end of this, but please hit like and please subscribe, and yeah, there'll be more to come.